Cityline. It's Fashion Friday, and we're making a statement.
When you are wearing patterns and colors, you become the center of attention.
Tips for those afraid to go bold.
That's the one thing that I want to keep on emphasizing is wear it and wear it proudly.
Then, wedding-worthy makeup you can do yourself.
I always say, just be yourself. Do what makes you feel the most beautiful on your special day.
And later, TT and I get silly talking shoes of the season.
And how adorable is that trumpet heel?
It's Cityline with Tracy Moore.
Have a seat. How are you guys feeling this Friday? Listen, welcome to Cityline. So it's Fashion Friday today, and we have got a show full of awesome style tips. We've got beauty advice that you are going to wish that you'd known sooner. We're going to talk about patterns and colors. We have really good color in the audience today. How does color, doesn't it make you feel good? Color? Yeah. Me too. Now, remember, their boldness means that you've got to find the right mix. So here to help us slay this look with patterns and colors is Eva Grbesic. Hey. Pattern and color. Pattern and color.
I like to match my set.
Yeah, no, it totally makes sense. And I'm happy we're talking about this because there is something, I can wear black every single day of the week, but I force myself not to, because it sort of lifts me up when I wear colors and patterns. But why do we find it so hard?
You know what? Because when you are wearing patterns and colors, you become the center of attention. And a lot of us don't like that attention. I mean, I have no problem with it.
Yeah,
but that's,
me too.
That's an issue. And then how do you style it? When you have that bold color, do you add more color? Do you add neutral? If you have patterns, can you mix your patterns or do you have to stick to one?
Yeah.
So I am here to help you out. And like you were saying, there are two things in life that are going to happen for sure, death and taxes. But when the weather is nice, we're going to be wearing color and pattern.
I love that. Death, taxes, color, pattern.
Perfect.
So
Perfect
good. I
segue.
like the update. I love the update. Okay, so let's talk about your look first because you are embodying how to do pattern and color.
So this is actually a suit. The blazer is part of a suit set from a Canadian brand called Astrid.
Okay.
Now, I could have worn the pants, no problem, but I do like to add color when I'm wearing a pattern. And the easiest way to do that, ladies, is you take your blazer, you see what color options you are, and then you just add that color that you have in your closet.
Yeah.
Now, when you're doing that, it's not going to match 100%. It never is going to match, but all you have to do is use the same tone.
Right.
So this is like a blood red.
Yeah.
A tomato red would be too orange. A brick red would be too muted. It just wouldn't go. So just pick a color from that pattern, wear it, and enjoy it. And don't feel embarrassed.
Yeah.
You have to wear it with confidence.
Well, that's the thing. It's how you are in the clothing that is going to make the clothing work. But no word of a lie, I said to Eva, because I wasn't sure about what I was wearing, I was like, do you have the pants to that?
You did.
Because I was going to wear the pants to that with another top I have upstairs. Sadly, she didn't bring her pants today. But I like the pants you brought, so it looks fantastic.
And I've worn these before. They're 8 years old, so they will
wear
not
it
go to
again
style.
and again and again and again and again, for sure.
Exactly.
Okay, let's see another way to do pattern and color. We've got Anna Marie out next. Come on out, Anna Marie. Ooh, I love that.
Okay. Sometimes pattern isn't just about color.
Right.
Like pattern can be the woven details in a dress.
Right.
And it's such a beautiful dress on her. And then what do you accessorize with this blue? I always say metallics. When in doubt, wear a metallic.
Yeah.
So with that really pretty silver shoe, black would have been too harsh.
Yes.
And neutral would have been too tonal. It wouldn't have popped.
Too muted.
Too muted. It wouldn't have popped with the dress.
Yeah.
And then I thought more is more.
Right.
So I added this very pretty clutch.
That's gorgeous.
With that gorgeous blue that, again, doesn't go.
Yeah.
But it, doesn't match, but it goes. Like, you know what I mean? It's the same tonal family. The entire outfit is from Carriage Straight. So you can find those great pieces all around you, and don't be afraid to wear them. That's the one thing that I want to keep on emphasizing is wear it and wear it proudly.
And wear it anywhere.
Anywhere you want.
You know, like I've got this orange sequin top and orange pants, and I'm like, where am I wearing that to? And the answer is anywhere. Maybe not the hockey arena, but almost anywhere else.
Right? Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Just put them on. Thank you so much, Anna Marie. That looks great. That's a beautiful dress.
Right? It's like right there.
I love it.
I love it.
Okay, let's bring out Sadie with our next look. Come on out, Sadie. Oh,
Okay.
I love it.
Sadie,
Beautiful.
right? She's ready for a vacation.
This is right up my alley.
So this is a poplin dress from Gussied Up, a great boutique. I love the fact that we do have that ruched waist detail.
Yeah.
We've got pockets. Who doesn't love a dress with pockets?
We love pockets.
Right? Pockets are fabulous.
It's got pockets.
Now, I wanted to do pattern mixing. So the easiest way to do that is when you have the dress you're wearing on, grab a color from that pattern. So again, the pink goes. It's not perfect, doesn't matter. But it goes wonderfully with the dress. We've got that black trim around the handbag, and I added black shoes because it's not competing with the pattern.
And so that it doesn't come out of nowhere, I guess,
exactly,
on the tote, right?
Exactly,
It
we've done that.
repeats.
And that's exactly what it is. It's not just black shoes for no reason.
Right.
It complements that tote. It's really pretty. So ladies, wear the pattern with the pattern. Just match those tones.
That's right. I love that bag. That is so good. Sadie, thank you. You look so lovely. Very nice. Okay, next up, we've got Molly. Let's take a look at this ensemble. Very nice.
Molly?
Like pastel dream.
Pastel City Chic.
Yes.
So I started with
Yes,
this
so
really
good.
cute cardigan, Isla brand from Walmart. And I decided to double down on the pattern, and it's just a light little touch.
Yeah.
So we did the pink pants because I wanted to complement it. I could have done a neutral pant, but then you'd have just the sweater sort of swimming on its own. But when you're wearing color and pattern, how do you pull that all together? Neutrals.
Yes.
So we added that chunky dad sneaker.
I love it.
We threw on this beautiful trench because trenches are so big this season.
Yeah, they're never going to go out of style.
No, they're not all affordable pieces for any budget.
Yes.
They're perfect. So I want you to think about what you have in your closet, what you can mix and match with it, enjoy it. So you can take these pink pants and you can add a white t-shirt, no problem. And even with the sweater, I could have added a white tank top underneath it to really show off the pattern in this really pretty sweater, but I went with the boldness of it.
Very nice. I love it all. And yes, from Walmart, because I heard you all like, huh?
Yeah.
But this is what you're supposed to do.
Yes.
Mix your high and low together and wear your pieces. That's the most important thing. Do y'all want to come back in here so we can see all of the beautiful, bold looks together? Come on in. It's nice to see a whole wash of beautiful, bright colors and patterns. Eva, thank you for that. We're taking a quick break. Lots more Cityline ahead. It's got pockets. Coming up, it's about natural bridal beauty. Tanya, you're good with letting those freckles
Oh, you know, Tracy,
come out.
love the freckles.
We love the freckles.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everyone. You know, we love answering your viewer questions, and we've got a beauty inquiry to share from the very lovely Tania, who's with us now. So let's give Tania some love. Thank you for coming in and for asking your question. What is your question?
My question, well, I'm a bride,
Yes.
and I'm,
Yes, congratulations.
thank you so much.
That's lovely.
I'm getting married this summer.
Yes.
I'm in my 50s, and we're getting married at our farmhouse outside. It's July. I'm doing the menopause hot flash stuff, and I don't want my makeup to melt off.
Right. You want to keep the makeup on the face,
Yes, and
not
I'm doing it myself.
dragging down your dress. Well, good for you. You're brave.
I know.
No, but you can do it. You can do it. You want to know why you can do it?
Why?
We have brought you the best help ever. Please welcome Brittany Gray, who's going to help us out.
Thanks, Brittany.
With your makeup. Before we even get into that, tell us about your hubby.
Oh, he's incredible. He's
Or your hubby-to-be, I guess?
My hubby-to-be.
Yeah, your fiancé.
Yeah, fiancé, yeah. His name is Paul, and he's managing director at architecture firm ZAS, and he actually designed our farmhouse in Prince Edward County, so that's where we're getting married. And he's great. I call him my Prince Charming because he's just so smiley and happy all the time. Yes,
sweet.
he's so lovely.
Okay, so we're gonna get you looking good, okay, for your wedding. So, Brittany, you're gonna walk through some of the tips that Tania's gonna use on her wedding day. Yes. You will then do them on her face.
Yes.
And we will show this sort of at the end of the show because you do a lot of weddings, am I right?
I do. I've done quite a few.
Yeah.
I've been doing bridal makeup for almost 20 years.
Wow.
Seen a couple things.
Yeah.
Some brides love to make this sort of an opportunity to do something different.
Yep.
I always say, just be yourself. Do what makes you feel the most beautiful on your special day. And I'm just so excited. We had a chat backstage, and I'm just so excited to give her an elegant and sort of classic, timeless, stunning look.
Amazing.
Well, that sounds incredible. That sounds
Now, where do we start? Where does Tania start?
Okay, so it all starts with really good skincare.
Right.
Okay, if you don't have a great base, your makeup is not going to come together. And I really think that the skin needs to be the star of the show. So what I did this previously, but I prepped her skin with an eye serum first. So I just massaged that around her eyes just to give her lots of hydration, great for concealer afterwards. I also used a hyaluronic acid serum and massaged that all over her face.
That's beautiful.
Now, a key step in this is give yourself 30 seconds in between each step. If you don't do that, it's going to just sort of layer up and it's not going to absorb.
Okay. Let it get in there.
Yes, and then I finished it with a vitamin C squalane moisturizer. It's a gel moisturizer. This is all really lightweight. And then I just gave her a little bit of a lip treatment, and I'm you know, prepping the lips to be really plump and juicy.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
we really love juicy lips.
Yes.
So talk to
Yes.
us about primer. Is this an I do or an I don't?
So I can honestly say I have not had a bride, and I've probably worked with thousands over the past 20 years, that I have not done primer on. I always put it on. You need that extra insurance. Insurance? That's the word.
Yes.
And what I would suggest is that you always need to make sure that you're putting it on with your finger. So a lot of people, they pump out primers and then they just go to town with a brush. It's gonna make your makeup ball off if you don't just put a very thin, light layer. So what I do is I pump some back on, I just pick it up, and then I actually just press the primer into the skin to make sure that it's actually absorbing, and I can see it sort of seeping into the pores to create that nice layer for makeup.
So you don't want too much primer, just
Not
enough.
too much, but you want to look for things that say like ultra grip, long lasting. You want that type of primer that's really going to make the makeup stay.
Okay, good stuff.
Yeah.
So you're taking this all in, aren't you?
I'm trying.
I see you taking notes in your
mental
head.
notes. Yes.
Let's talk coverage. What are we looking for coverage?
Yes.
It's July. It's hot.
Okay, so
Right?
again, you want to look for formulas that say long wear, long lasting,
Yes.
stay all day, 24-hour wear. And basically what I'm going to do is, she has beautiful skin. So I just want a really like sheer to medium coverage, but I do want it to say waterproof. I want a waterproof foundation because you are experiencing some hot flashes.
Yeah.
It is going to be the summertime. So I just did a really light layer, sheer wash, just all over her skin. And she's got really beautiful freckles. I want them to show. I want them to
Yes.
stay. I want, you know, her skin, again, to be the star of the show.
Beautiful.
Yes.
So you and Tania, you're good with letting those freckles
Oh, you know, Trace,
come out.
we love the freckles.
We love our freckles. Yeah, we're gonna let them shine
Ancestral.
through.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Our family's written all over our
That's
face.
right.
Okay, so how are we finishing her base?
All right, so it comes down to concealer now. I love
Yeah.
to do the foundation, then I go in with concealer. If you do it the opposite way, you're just gonna cover up that concealer. You want it to be bright. And she very much feels that she has dark circles. You feel like that, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so she really wants to bring some light under the eyes. Now,
Yeah.
typically people would use a concealer shade that's 1 to 2 shades lighter than your skin tone. What you actually want to be doing is using a salmon sort of pinky tone that has a little bit of like orange in it. You can see it right here. See the difference on my hand? That's the foundation
hold that
color.
for a second, because I think people need to see that.
Yeah.
So a lot of us are thinking that foundation color, you're right, it needs to be a little bit lighter than our complexion. You're saying no, not so much.
No, it's going to look ashy.
Oh, it'll
it's
look
actually
ashy.
Gonna, yeah, it's going to look ashy under your eyes. It's not going to disguise the dark circle. So what you want to do is use that salmon color, and I'm kind of just working it into the foundation, and look up, and this is actually, and you can see right away, I haven't even blended it, but you can see it's going to start to disguise any sort of darkness under her eyes. And really the way that that works is it's the opposite on the color wheel. So for example, that blue and purple tone under the eyes, you mitigate it with that salmon kind of orangey color.
That's beautiful. And that being said, both Britt and I were like, you barely have any discoloration under your eye, by the way.
Stunning.
Like, it is so minimal.
Dream client.
But sure, why not brighten it up a little bit?
Yes.
So this is amazing, and we're actually going to let you continue it on her face. You're going to give her the tutorial, you're going to put it on, and as I mentioned, we're going to check in with you, Tania, later on. I'm so excited for you.
Thanks,
It's going to be
Tracy.
awesome.
Thanks
and thank you, Britt.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Let's go break. See you on the other side, everyone. We'll be right back. Very nice. Coming up, I get fired up over footwear. So many trends to choose from, so many shoes, so little time. Welcome back. Spring is here, and we are showing you 5 shoe trends we are sold on. Do you see what I did there? Tania Tonello is here. Tania Tonello is here. There's a Tania and a Tania.
It's confusing when there's another Tania on set.
Yes. Pronunciation slightly different. So Tania. So many trends to choose from. So many shoes, so little time. But we're going to start with the preppy trend.
That's right.
Yes.
So we've seen this trend for a few seasons now, and it's still very relevant. And there's a lot of different interpretations around this trend, but when I think of preppy and footwear, I often think of loafers.
Yes, me too.
So I'd like to highlight these loafers here today. So these are from a Canadian brand named Poppy Barley.
Yes.
I love this brand because it is women founded actually by sisters.
Oh, nice.
And it's also a certified B Corporation. So I love these two here, Tracy, because they're in these beautiful neutral colors. So they're really going to pair well with many options that you have in your closet.
Yes.
And then even the beautiful hardware on them.
Yeah, they're super sleek. That's what I like about them. So there's something very sophisticated. And then you can get like super chunkier ones, which I'm sure you're going to talk about as well.
For sure. Different styles there. Today I'm showing more of that timeless classic one in a flatter silhouette.
So let's talk about how to style the loafer.
Right. So we can really lean into that kind of schoolgirl, collegiate aesthetic, and we can do that with more of a mini skirt, that pleated mini skirt. It's also really fun to pair with that slouch sock.
Yes.
And really play up into the trend. Alternatively, we can style it with a work look, you know, that tailored trouser, maybe an oversized trench, and more of that monochromatic look.
I love that. The loafer's super adaptable. Like, it's going to go with a lot of different looks. Okay, your next trend we're talking about, I'm so on the fence about this one, the micro heel. Like, it's everywhere. All the fashion girlies are wearing it. So let's talk a little bit about this.
For sure. So the kitten heel, the micro heel.
Yeah.
So we saw it, you know, all over the runway for spring, summer. Valentino was showing it, Prada was showing it. And I love it because we're giving the balls of our feet a bit of a break.
Yes.
Because we're not wearing a stiletto.
Yeah.
So it is a little bit more comfortable and forgiving.
Audience, make some noise if you like a micro heel. Like, do you like it?
That felt like a courtesy clap to me.
Right. They're like, well, she said clap, so I'll clap. But
I'm
yeah,
just the
no, a lot of
messenger.
women do appreciate having a little bit of like rest for the balls of their feet. So I get it.
Absolutely. Yes.
And they come in really beautiful, like gorgeous colors.
So many iterations for this season. So these two are from Mango. I love these ones, Tracy, because they're in that beautiful red color that is still very much trending.
Yes.
And we also have that flat lay bow detail because we know that bows are all the rage right now.
I like how that bow is done though, because it's like flat. That's
exactly.
nice.
And how adorable is that trumpet heel? I love that you did that. I thought that was just for rehearsal. So good. Okay. You made my day.
I'm still a toddler.
And then We have it in denim,
Yeah,
which is
that's cute.
which is really fun. So we know denim on denim, that Canadian tuxedo. So imagine pairing this with all denim. That's gonna look really, really like a statement and a lot of fun.
Ooh, I love that. 2003. Bring it all back.
We're back.
Okay, let's talk about sneakers. Sneakers are here to stay. So many iterations. Oh, we need to style those micro heels. Sorry, how would you style those?
So in terms of the micro heels, I think they look beautiful with a pencil skirt. You know, picture that with a crisp white blouse. You know, you're going to work. So very chic in that regard. And then also really, Tracy, like with denim they work, with the trouser pant. We can do an open toe version for spring, summer. So the options are quite endless.
Limitless. Okay, now sneakers?
Now sneakers.
Let's talk sneakers.
All right.
What do we got?
So let's be honest, sneakers are always in style.
Yeah.
But what we're seeing for this spring and summer is that statement sneaker. So what makes a statement sneaker? Well, we're talking about color pops, you know, and really fun color combinations within the sneaker, as well as the sole. So we're seeing some really interesting shape through the outsole.
Nice and chunky.
Exactly, that chunky silhouette, right? So a little bit the opposite of the...
like the more sleek.
Thank you. There was an aesthetic I was looking for.
Clean girl.
Yes.
So clean girl's like going to be white sneaker.
The silent luxury. So this is
and quiet luxury.
Quiet luxury. Wow, we're saying all the words.
Many trends. Do you want to just go through all of them on TikTok? Mob wife. Like what else we got?
I know. It's so much. I can't keep it all
so
in
many.
there. Okay, so this is kind of the opposite of that.
Right.
So these two are from Sorel, and as I mentioned
like
with
these.
this one, the color combos are fun. These are also waterproof, which is great for the spring.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully not too much rain, but we'll be protected in those.
Right.
And then this more subtle color palette here, also by Sorel, and this was what I was mentioning with that sole and the really fun kind of wavy grooves in there. They definitely make a statement.
Very cool. Okay, how are we styling our sneakers now if we've got like statement sneakers going on?
Sure, so we can absolutely do an athleisure look and do that with the jogger, maybe pair, it's so fun to pair like a leather blazer on top and kind of play with the styles there. Of course, we could do it with a regular trouser. You know, here we see it in that vegan leather and a pop of color on top. And then I think a super fun way to do it is actually with a more formal piece like a slip skirt or a slip dress. And then we have that juxtaposition between the really feminine piece and then something a little bit more masculine and chunky.
Oh, I love that. I want to do it every single time. I take them off at the last minute. I'm like in this beautiful slip dress and sneakers. I'm like, I look so cool. Now take them off and put on another shoe immediately.
Do it next time,
But you should do it. You got to try
sure.
them, right? Okay, let's talk about metallics.
Right, so metallics are, you know, the modern day neutral.
Yes.
So I love them because they really pair beautifully with so many options in our closet. So unlike sometimes black or white footwear could be very stark, this is that sweet spot in between. So these two are from Aldo. These are more of an elevated, you know, a date night or event look, and we're seeing those bows again. We have that bling. There's also the strap at the ankle.
Oh, yeah.
So super elevated here. And then these ones, a little bit more of a comfortable version in the flat for the summer, the open-toed sandal.
Yeah.
I love these ones here with the mix of raffia.
That's nice.
And then we have that gold hardware. So it's not completely metallic, but actually even through the raffia, it has that metallic sheen.
Those are going to be so good to travel with.
100%.
Like take on all your vacations. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Definitely.
Let's style them. How are we styling our metallics?
So we can do a full head-to-toe metallic look. Why not? Monochromatic always works, and it's very, very cool. Alternatively, you know, you could just do that iridescence at your foot and leave the rest of the look in a varied color palette.
Nice. I love that. And now the Mary Jane. So the Mary Jane, it comes in, it comes out, it comes in, it comes out. But it is a bit of a timeless classic. Like,
absolutely.
If you've got them, you're going to be wearing them, but they are very hot right now at the moment.
For sure. So similar to the loafers, they are very timeless and classic. And of course, we can find them in flat versions. Today I'm featuring ones that have a heel, that have more of a rise. So these ones are from Winners, exceptional price points. I love the texture, or sorry, the sheen of the patent leather. It really adds some interest to a look. And, you know, even though it is a higher heel, because it's chunkier, they're comfortable.
Yes.
And then the Mary Janes are characterized by that, you know, closed toe, low cut, and they have the straps at the instep of the foot. And this one has that T-bar there, which is fun.
And how to style them.
Yeah, so how to style them? Again, various options, Tracy. Like, so we can pair them with denim. We can absolutely do them with skirts and with dresses, similar to the loafer, that preppy look. So with the knee highs here and that kind of schoolgirl aesthetic with a cardigan. So a lot of versatility. Honestly, with all of these shoes, there's a lot of versatility with them. So I really think, you know, lean into your personal style and incorporate whatever trend works with what you have in your closet.
That's right. Whatever you like is what you like. You get that. And if you want any of these shoes, you can scan that QR code on the screen right now. You can shop all of them. We lead you. We've got the links there, and have fun. Happy shopping. TT, thank you very much for that. We're going to go to break. Stay with us. We got more coming up. These are lovely. Coming up, we've got professional stylist hacks. Is it possible your fave celebs do this? It's okay. I don't like it either. Brittany getting our beautiful bride-to-be done up over there. Welcome back, everyone. You know, stylists have a bunch of very sneaky ways to fix finicky clothing. So here with a roundup of hacks that will save your style is Rajbinder Grewal. So good to see you. Good to see you. And thank you for, like, blowing the lid off, like, all of the secret stuff that you do that has, like, all of us looking better and, you know, fixing all the issues that happen. So you know firsthand. Backstage, you're helping out with your models. At home, you're helping out with yourself.
And my kids.
And your kids.
So there's no gatekeeping. We've got tips, tricks, and
Tips
we're
and
gonna
tricks and
all the things. We got all the things. We're gonna share them today.
all the stuff.
Yeah, lots of things.
Okay, so we're going to start with shoes.
Yes.
We were just talking about shoes. But what happens when they're too big for you? You've got to walk. It's happened to me, like, so many times on the show, and I'm doing my walkout like a robot, you know, because I got to keep the shoe on.
Off, right?
I don't want it to fly off. So what do we do when they're too big?
Well, I don't have that problem in real life because my feet are a little bit big. We've encountered that
other people?
But for everybody else, normal people. You can use a tissue, and I know people have shoved it in the front there, but they don't really do a great job.
No.
So I have found these off of Amazon. They are shoe fillers. They're essentially just a sponge, is what they are. So that means they're comfortable. They'll absorb different things like sweat and whatever else.
Yes.
And you just sort of tuck it into the front.
Yeah.
And the reason it's on the table today is because it really works. Like, I've used it backstage. Nobody could tell because our models came out and she's like, those were comfortable and my feet stayed exactly where they're supposed to stay.
Oh, good.
So they're super efficient. We've all seen these, right? The foot pads that are supposed to...
I've used those before.
They're not great.
They're just okay. Can
They're
you
okay.
actually see that?
Can you see that?
It's like a sticker thing you put on the bottom of your shoe, and it's supposed to give you a little bit of, like, traction, so
You
your
can put
foot
it
stays.
here so it doesn't come all the way down. It's kind of like a grip.
Yes, it's a grip.
It's not my favorite. This is, and if you've got, like, you know, beauty sponges and you're in a bit of a fix, maybe cut it up, stick it in.
Absolutely, that'll work
this
too.
one works.
Okay, talk to us about blisters because, like, there's nothing worse. What can we do about that?
And shoes are probably our favorite accessory, but oh my goodness, do they cause us some pain?
Yeah.
This is something that will help. Not always. You need to try to get a pair of shoes that actually fits, but sometimes that doesn't happen.
That's the most important thing.
So again, on Amazon, they are these silicone heel protectors. So they're very soft because it's silicone. And you stick your foot in, and this is where your heel would go.
Oh, they're super soft. They're like butter.
And it protects your heel. So you're going to want to wear a sock over this because not super attractive in terms of it popping out.
They also, they look, it feels almost like a skin, but you can see how how nice that would feel on the heel, right? That's going to protect that back part?
Yes,
okay,
it should.
Nice.
And in case you don't have those or you don't like them or you're wearing no socks because it's going to be spring, these are really great. These are moleskin. You just peel them off. You just stick them right back here. There's not a lot of padding on them, but it provides a sort of an extra barrier away from that chafing that you might get at the back of your shoe.
It's almost like the Band-Aid that you would put on when you had the blister, right?
Yeah,
it's going to give you that layer of protection.
But in case you're like, I'm really in a fix, oh my God. Okay, this one's okay.
Yeah.
Deodorant. You can just
never heard of
put
that.
it on, not on your hand, by
Not
the
on
way.
your hand. Put
You're
it on
not
your
getting any
foot.
issues there. The back of your foot, it provides a little bit of a barrier. So it's one thing to do. And if you are like, I need a little bit more, you know what? we all have panty liners, probably.
Yeah.
They're easy to access. You can just cut it, so you can get a little piece like this, and then take off the back and just peel it right in the back of your shoe.
Oh, nice.
It's got a little bit of that padding too, and
Yes.
it, you know, again, might absorb with some smell.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Get the ones that smell powdery.
Powdery.
These ones also, you can use them in your armpits. I like no word of a lie. Like I'll get panic sweat on the show.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So this will help your armpits. Heels, armpits. Get the panty liners, whether you have your period or not.
Whatever
You're
you've
gonna
got
use
at
them.
home, we can access it.
Yeah,
use them.
Okay, let's talk about jeans. So what do you do if you've got jeans and you want to make them fit a bit better? I don't know, maybe they're too big, maybe they're too small. You've got a hack for that?
So these jeans are in my regular size, but for some reason when I got them,
Yeah.
they fit too big. Which
Okay.
like never happens, but this one time it happened.
Yeah.
And also it happens when my daughter tries to, she already claims the jeans from my husband's side of the closet.
Yes.
And they don't fit, obviously.
Right.
She does, I don't know what she does to them, but I'm like, something a little bit more cleaner
Yeah.
is that you can get these button pins
Okay.
from Amazon. You just type in button pin.
Yeah.
And they are exactly what they sound like, a button pin. The back comes off like that.
It almost looks like like the button on your jeans, but you're buying these
it's
and they've got
essentially
their
the
own
same
backing
sort of
like
button.
an earring almost.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so what I do, and these are the jeans that I normally wear with this additional button, I usually put the extra one in here, just push it right through, put the backing on so there's no,
Like an
injuries.
earring.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
And then I will close my jeans like that.
Yeah.
And none the wiser.
That's very smart.
That's a good one.
That's very smart.
And if you wanted to have a little bit, you're having a great dinner and you're a little bit bloated and you're like, I just need a little bit of comfort.
Yeah.
You're not going to get a whole lot. I'm going to be 100% honest here. You're going to get just a little bit.
Yeah.
But you can get a little, maybe an inch by putting it here and just then buttoning it there.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah, and it comes out. It's easy to use. It's
Just a little, I want the
Sometimes-
dessert. So you just need a little bit.
maybe they should be marketed room for dessert buttons.
Yes! Go patent that and put your name on it, right?
I should.
Okay, they're very cool. I want to talk a little bit about how to tie your belt properly because you stylists come in here and you do a little boop, boop, ba-doop, and the belt just fits perfectly and it looks like it was made to be tied that way. Can you show us a little hack for that?
Sure, can. So this one I had to learn. I'm not
Okay.
gonna- no lies
All right,
here.
good,
okay?
good. Learn and teach us.
Learned this one literally last night. So usually I just go like this. Trench coat season is coming.
Yeah.
It looks okay.
And I mean, that still looks
it's
okay.
fine, but here's a way to make it a little bit nicer. It is very similar to what you would do for a tie. So you're just putting around your hand twice like that,
Mm-hmm.
putting it through, and not like that.
Do you know how often that happens to
Yeah,
me when
it
I
happens.
try and do like
We're gonna
cute
try it
little
again.
ties?
We're gonna
and
try
like,
it again. This could be a
Yes.
failure right now. Oh no, it worked! Yay! Okay, okay.
Yay.
So you put it in, and you have that little thing like you would for a bow tie.
Yeah.
And then you put your other piece in.
Okay.
Front or back, I don't think it matters so much. And then it just ties in like this, and you can tighten it this way.
It's neat and tidy.
And it's just neat and tidy. And it's actually like
Yeah.
more efficient because what happens is if you're, starting to get loose, you just do
Yeah.
a little bit of a pull like men do for their ties.
Yeah.
And it's nice and sturdy that way.
That's beautiful. I love that. That's a good little hat. Now, a lot of us want to wear, like a little slip skirt, but then we want like a chunky knit on top, but we want to do a tuck, but it's not quite tucking. It's just not looking right.
We want to do all the things, but sometimes we get like something that's not so flattering because
Yeah.
especially in the silk satiny skirts that we really like, tucking in something, you get a little bit of a bulge that you don't really want. It doesn't look nice and clean.
Yeah.
So the hack that's been out for a while is using a shoestring or like a thin belt. And that's
Yes.
good.
Yes.
Or tucking into your bra.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's what I do.
But this is, I think, the next level up. So this is a flat belt. This is adjustable.
Yep.
Comes in a few different colors. And what you do is just put it over top. It's totally flashed everybody with our mannequin too. And you just tuck underneath. And what it does is it gives you the look you want. So it accentuates the waist, maybe helps with your proportions if you want more of a cropped top look.
Right.
And you're not getting anything bulking here.
Beautiful.
Right? Just nice and clean, and it's comfortable.
This is how it looks over here, which is very nice. It's flat on your body, so you can tuck in whatever you need to tuck in.
Yeah.
Okay, we want to talk a little bit about avoiding makeup. So you put your face on, and then you want to put a shirt on, and you don't want to get your makeup on the shirt. What can we do?
So there's the scarf hack. Not really my favorite because I'm claustrophobic.
Yeah.
There's this thing
I'll
I found
show
on
them the
Amazon.
scarf hack, and you show them the better one.
So there's this one you can buy for this purpose. It's okay.
I don't like it either. Okay. Or she has a better way.
So hairspray. Everyone's got some hairspray.
Yes.
Just take it. I'm only doing a little bit because we're running out. You need to let it dry, which is a mistake I've made a few times. So what it does is it creates a bit of a barrier. It's got that stiff sort of thing.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if I'm a liar or not. So you take it.
Oh.
I'm actually wearing real makeup, guys.
Yeah.
And look.
Nothing. So the hairspray will do it.
It'll do
you
it.
can actually get any of these items that Raj has talked about in this segment by scanning the QR code on your screen. They are all awesome and simple, so thank you for that. Let's go to break. We got more coming up. Stay with us. There's nothing. Coming up, it's time to reveal our bridal beauty makeover. Let's see Tania now. Come on out. Welcome back, everyone. Earlier in the show, we met Tania, a bride-to-be in need of makeup advice for her big day. So, of course, she came to the right place. Brittany is back. Now, we're going to keep the glow-up going. What should brides keep in mind if they want to do their own wedding makeup? I already said to the audience, it couldn't be me. I could never. But she can do this with the right tutelage. But what does she need to know, Britt?
First and foremost, it's interesting because I did my own makeup and I loved that experience. Now, obviously, I have the expertise, locked myself in a bathroom and got it done.
Yes.
But if I didn't have that, I would certainly get a makeup lesson, invest in that, a virtual lesson even.
Yeah.
Get someone to break down the products that you should be using on the day because they're very different to your regular makeup bag. And also the steps. You need the step-by-step on your wedding day when you have a million other thoughts and feelings. The last thing you want to do is look yourself in the mirror and be like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yes.
You need to have a blueprint.
Absolutely.
It's really important.
Even someone who's a professional, sometimes you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot the mascara.
Right?
Right?
Yes.
So just have that step-by-step happening.
So crucial.
So I think it's time to bring Tania out, right?
Yes.
All right. Let's see a before. Let's see how Tania looked when we first came into studio and we first met her. I'm like, she's absolutely stunning.
So gorgeous.
Let's see Tania now. Come on out. Oh my God! I can't believe it. You turned into a bride. I did. Oh my gosh, you look so good. Okay, so how do you feel right now?
Incredible.
You
oh
look
my
so
gosh.
good.
Oh, thank you so much. I can't. My eyes, these like lashes.
Oh, I know. I know. It's almost like, look right there for a second at that camera, but it's almost like a workout for your eylids.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
That's
it
how I
is.
see it. Oh, look at the glow, everyone. That is absolutely beautiful. Oh. Okay, walk us through what you did for this look, Britt.
Sure. Okay. So when it comes to the skin, I mean, and specifically contour, she didn't want an overly contoured look. Now, her makeup hero is the one and only J-Lo. She loves the, you know, sort of like neutral aesthetic, but like glam. However, this is a barn wedding, so she wants it to be really approachable and fun and fresh, which I think we nailed. We have a bit of J-Lo in there, but it also feels approachable, which is important.
Because might there be a cow there? Or
No animals.
Okay, just checking. Like J-Lo, but maybe slightly less.
Well,
okay, all right. Just checking.
But make it fierce. I love it. Okay, so when it comes to the contour, instead of using like that ashy contour that a lot of people use, I actually despise an ashy contour to create the hollows.
Yes.
You'll hear that a lot when it comes to makeup tips. I used a really, really, really warm contour shade. And so that's what I blended on the outskirts of the face. This is what gives her that sun-kissed, gorgeous glow. It creates shape on the face, but it does it in a really natural, beautiful way.
Beautiful.
And then when it comes to the cheeks, I opted for, believe it or not, a really sort of like creamy, peachy, gorgeous color on the cheeks.
That's lovely.
So nice. Again, a cream blush, not powder. And when it comes to the highlighter, now, a lot of brides think that you should be using a powdered highlighter. I actually used a cream. And so this dries down to almost like a powder finish, but it has a really beautiful aesthetic to it. And when you just pat it on the skin, it looks like you've just left the estheticians and had the most amazing facial of your life. The problem with really powdery highlighters is they kind of just look stroby, clubby. They don't look mature, elevated, elegant. They don't look like that.
Got it.
Yes.
So she has some thoughts about this, eh, Brittany?
I do.
You like using the cream. Okay, beautiful. Anything else you want to tell us about? Because you guys still have
okay,
some
let's
time.
go through the eyes. So
yeah, let's do it.
When it comes to the eyes, so she saw me and she was like, whatever lashes you have on, I want them. I want them. So I was gonna do individuals on her, which I love for bridal. And to be honest, individuals are great because if you're crying, they won't lift at all.
Oh, okay, good.
So I do really highly recommend them. But because of that, I just went back into my bag, grabbed the lashes that I'm wearing, and now they're on her eyes.
Oh, they're so
So
good.
it shows how it can work on different people. And then the other thing that she wanted was a lilac or lavender toned eyeshadow.
Right.
Now, typically speaking, when someone asks for color on their wedding day, I want to run away. I'm like, you just need to keep it neutral. It's your one special day. Don't go over the top with the color. However, if you close your eyes, I did incorporate it. Now,
it's beautiful.
typically when you think of lilac or lavender, you think of a color like this. It's like a bright kind of color. I throw this away, so none of this. What you want to do is just always think, okay, what's going to feel like a richer tone? So I went for something more like this on her eyes, and it just looks so pretty on her, and it brings out this like rich brown honey color in her eyes, which I love.
It's stunning.
And then
That's
the
so good.
lips. Now, she wanted a nude for her lips. But a nude is just gonna wash her out.
Okay.
So if I went
Brittany said no.
No, yeah, I'm like,
No nude lip for the wedding. No.
no. So we kept it
beautiful.
neutral, but it's like a soft pinky color. I love these two tones together. It's actually somewhat similar to what I'm wearing as well, but so pretty for bridal. You've got the pink base and you've got the nude on top. Lovely.
Yeah.
And that's
pinky nude.
That's what we did.
And then, of course, set the whole thing. You set
have
it,
to.
right?
You have to.
So,
what you want to use is a translucent blotting powder. So now this looks white in the pan. It's actually translucent. So when you press it on, I love to just take a little powder puff and just kind of press it in the T-zone area to set. And then for your actual spray, you can use a setting spray. And what you want to do, actually I didn't spray you, did I? Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. So
and
what
you'll
you
show
want
us
to do,
how you do it.
Yes.
You do it in a
So
certain
face
way.
me.
And then close
So
your
you
eyes.
want to do first a T shape, so T. And then you want to do a crisscross, and that's going to cover your whole face. And I put a glow on her chest too, so you can do décolletage.
Yes.
And she's set.
Beautiful.
She's ready.
Beautiful. So good. Oh my gosh, the sparkle, the glow is incredible.
Thank you.
We're so happy for you. You did such an incredible job. Like,
Thank you so
you
much.
really knocked it out of the park.
Like, I want to
But
take
because
your
it's your wedding, we have a surprise for you.
What?
Yes, we're excited about your wedding. So you want to hold hands?
Yeah, but they're clammy. But
I don't mind. I don't mind.
the sweating.
You know what? We're going to send you away. So you're going to go to Montreal, Quebec. You and a guest are going to enjoy a 2-night stay at the iconic Marriott.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're going to travel in style with round-trip airfare provided by Air Canada. They're going to fly you out, and you're also going to get 2 Montreal passports to access the city. She's crying the makeup off of Tori Britt. Access the city's top attractions, tours, and landmarks. So you have fun, my bride to
Thank
be.
you, Chief. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, everyone.
So good. Let's go to break. We'll be right back. Right back. We don't want to touch. That brings us to the end of the show and the end of the week. Did you have fun? Because I did. I had a great time. Our experts are the best. Thanks to all of you. Britt's amazing. Tania, oh my gosh, you look so good. Thank you to everyone watching at home. A big thank you to our lovely folks in studio. Have a